Mostly all we've been talking about is pass rush. Well, I've been talking about pass rush, and I refuse to talk about anything else unless I see something, because we addressed the secondary last year, and now it's time to address the pass rush. And we brought in a guy, Mathieu Betts, back in December, but for one reason or another, he didn't sign in Detroit. Well, now he's here. And it turns out that the Detroit Lions were not the only team that was looking into securing his talents. This is actually coming from Pride of Detroit. Says, according to CFL reporter John Hodge, Betts had several workouts after the CFL season and even had an offer with guaranteed money on the table from another NFL team. But ultimately, he bet on himself with the Lions because he saw them as a better fit. Then he continues, that's the roster we were most confident that I could crack, Betts said in a video conference this week. It was the first workout that I had this offseason, and the chemistry, the energy, the discussions I've had with staff, there just felt right. And then he continues in an article talking about that he had to tell his CFL teammates that he would be moving on to the NFL and how they were sad and stuff like that, but that he kind of felt, he talked to Dan Campbell and stuff, and he kind of felt like this would work out. He also said something else that I wanted to point out. He said, the one thing, meaning Dan Campbell, told me that popped off film is they saw somebody that was working hard, Betts said. And after they got that box checked, then they started looking at different athletic capabilities and football capacities. So Betts is undersized for sure, but he puts in the work. And according to the rest of this article, he says, I don't think there's anything that I did 5 years ago that I don't do better now. So I feel like I'm in a better situation football-wise to make an NFL roster. So, but it was something that Betts said that started this whole thing when he said that he felt that not only was this team the right foot because of the energy and the camaraderie, he felt that it was a better fit that he can crack the NFL, the roster of the Detroit Lions. So no guaranteed money from the Detroit Lions, but he feels like he can make the roster. I believe the same thing. I think Mathieu Betts right now is worst case scenario a practice squad. But I think that this guy coming off essentially a sack a game, that he is confident that he's going to make the 53-man roster, and I wouldn't put it past him that he actually does. Because you got to remember, Julian Okwara is gone. Charles Harris and Romeo Okwara are both unrestricted free agents, and they are not expected to sign back in Detroit. So Betts, and these guys were on the 53-man roster, so I would be surprised with his work ethic, his determination, and the fact that this guy had 18 sacks in 18 games in the CFL. That I'll be surprised if he doesn't make the team. So, but I thought that this article was interesting because you pass up guaranteed money for a potential practice squad or being cut, right? A chance at guaranteed money to crack an NFL roster. That is very telling of the state of the Detroit Lions 53-man roster and the pass rush, that Mathieu Betts thinks that he has the best chance to crack he is turning down guaranteed money to maybe be on the team for no guaranteed money and a shot to crack the 53-man roster. It tells you a lot about the state of this pass rush. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now I wanted to just end this video with something that, believe it or not, I read everyone's comments, and I'm having some dialogue with a specific person. But beyond that, I wanted to say something very quickly within 60 seconds about patience. The comment was, I was told that I act like that I'm the only Detroit Lions fan on the planet. That's not what I act like at all. What I act like is a Detroit Lions fan who runs a YouTube channel that puts his opinion on the internet to be criticized by everyone else. See, unlike the majority of you who are fans who sit on their couch and you might yell at the TV like I used to do, I decided to create a YouTube channel and talk about my feelings and get yours. Now, I'm not asking for your sympathy. You have the right to come in the comment section and say whatever you want to, as far as what you think of my videos, right? Respectfully, anyway. If you don't violate the guidelines, you can voice your opinion. But here's the beauty about YouTube. Anybody can start a YouTube channel, right? So I don't act like I'm the only Detroit Lions fan. I act like I'm a Detroit Lions fan who want to win. And I think patience is a ridiculous thing to ask of any Detroit Lions fan. Do I trust in Brad Holmes? To a degree. I absolutely do. Because this guy has done more than any GM has done before him. However, there are some flaws, some things that he needs to fix. And I'm not going to act like I don't see that. The pass rush that I've been talking about, to bring us back to Mathieu Betts. I almost called him Andrew Van Betts. To bring us back to Mathieu Betts, I've been calling about a pass rush since you've been watching my channel. So I encourage any of you to start a YouTube channel, get in front of millions of people. I have 500,000 views every month. I have over 3 million impressions per month. I'm making up videos, right? So get in front of 500,000 people, tens of thousands of comments, and see how you respond, right? So I'm not trying to give off that vibe, but I'm not going to be told to be patient, because there's no reason for us to be patient. We want to win. We've been waiting over 50 years to win games. So I think that it's ridiculous, and I'm not going to apologize for a way that you think that I am. Most of you fantastic 52% subscribe people and the 48% that continue to watch, most of you watch me because you can see that I'm authentic. I'm sure it's people that speak better than me. I'm sure it's people that don't yell at the camera. Okay. Not sure it's too many people that look better than me, but that's a joke. But I'm saying there's a reason that you come to this channel, because real recognize real, right? Game recognize game. One thing that I've noticed, and you can ask anybody that I've mentored on this platform, the one thing that I tell everyone is, no matter what happens, be authentic, be real, because people can see fake. They can see it a mile away. They can see it. The human eye can detect fake. You know what I'm saying? So I know I kind of stockpiled this video with something and just kind of rambled on, but I am not better than anyone else. I don't act like I'm a better fan than anyone else. I know as a Lions fan what I've dealt with and what I won't accept anymore. And I am done losing. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm going to say something, and some of you might be offended, but it's the reality. There's a guy in hospice that dyed his hair in honor of St. Brown dyeing his hair for the playoff run. Do you know the odds that he won't be here next year? And I'm sure he was patient as well, right? His entire life. So don't ask a Lions fan to be patient. To me, it's inconsiderate. All right. So I don't ever ask y'all to trust the process. I don't ever ask you to be patient, because that's too much. You can be, and you have the right to be whatever you want to be, whatever reaction. If you want to scream whatever, or if you want to scream whatever, right? It doesn't matter to me. I don't have the right to tell you how to feel. I just have I'm going to tell you how I feel and how I'm going to run my YouTube channel, right? That's it. Anyway, this video could have been 2 separate videos, but kind of rambled on. But give me your thoughts below on Mathieu Betts and his decision to stay with the Detroit Lions. And also tell me how you feel in the comment section. I'm not trying to rain on anybody parade. I'm having a blast. We're having a blast. Our team is winning. We should have been in the Super Bowl, but we weren't, because we have to get a defense. And listen, I'm not afraid to tell you that. I'm not afraid to tell you what the truth is. And whether you can handle it or not, that's not up to me. That's not my problem. My problem is to get here and be honest with you. That's what my job is. Okay. So I don't know what else to say, but I'm going to tell you what you ain't going to get. The Detroit Lions quietly made a move that will change the game. The Detroit Lions signed a stud. You're not going to get that stuff from me. So, anyway, we all fans, we all want the same thing, but this could have been 2 separate videos. I'm sorry about that. I will apologize for that, because YouTube there's a way that you make videos. You stay on topic, you get it done, you get in and get out. One of the things that I hear is that my videos are short, right? So I don't want to ramble on and stuff, but that right there bothers me. We all feel the same way. We all want the same thing. I'm not better or a different fan. We're all different, and we all want the same thing, but we see different things. And I'm just not going to tolerate mediocrity anymore. Brad has a job to do. That's what he was hired to do. So do it. And bringing in Mathieu Betts, along with, this is not the end. Mathieu Betts is not the answer. Okay? He's a piece of the puzzle. Right? So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes you just got to get some stuff off your chest. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.